I know everybody was disappointed that the spring got cut short, but how good was it for you as a freshman, early enrollee, to get out there for a few practices and just kind of get a feel for what it's going to be like?
It was definitely good for me to be out there those first three practices. I kind of got into the swing of how practice would be like in the in college level, and it's definitely like prepared me for fall camp, just knowing how practice is going to be organized and what all we're going to be doing. So it was very good to get out there those first 3 days as a freshman.
Next will be Chris Nee from Knowles 247.
Hey Carter, hope you're good, man.
How you
Can
doing?
you just talk about making the transition from the high school game to the college game? What's maybe been the biggest hurdle for you as you're working towards improving as a player?
Probably my biggest hurdle would be the speed of the game. It was definitely a lot slower in high school, and you have more time to think and react to the defense. And definitely in college at practice, it's more fast paced, and you have to make your decisions quicker because the defense lines up very fast and offense is very fast tempoed. So I would just say the speed of the game for sure.
Next will be Aswan Hazanandi from Warchat.
Good afternoon, Carter. Just wondering, is this three-back position anything like you've been accustomed to growing up playing football?
This position has really made me think outside of the box because the tight end position in this offense is very versatile, and you have to think every single play, which way to go, where to line up. It's very complicated, but at the same time, it's very good for us because the more that we have to think about it, the better that we can do. And I would just say that I've never been a part of a three-back position like this, but it's honestly made me a lot better on the field and smarter off the field and on the field.
Next we'll go back to Ira from Warchat.
The previous coaching staff started recruiting you. When Coach Norvell and this staff came in and started building that relationship, did you go watch Memphis games, or how did you get to learn what this offense was going to be like?
So when I found out that Coach Norvell was going to be the head coach here, I looked him up and I started to, just see what he was about. And also I started to look up Coach Thompson, the tight end coach, and just to see what they were about. And then I came on my official visit, and we were looking at PowerPoints and videos of the offense from Memphis and how we were going to be utilized in the offense. And that's just how I kind of got accustomed to it and figured out how it was going to be like.
Go back to Aswan from Warchat.
Carter, one of the first times we spoke to James Blackman, I think one of the first players he discussed standing out to him was you. Is there anything about, what you previously did in high school you felt that prepared you well to make a quick impact? And has James been part of a reason that's made things a little easier for you to get acclimated?
I would say in high school, I kind of did the same thing, but just on a lower scheme level, I would say. We ran kind of the same routes, but it was definitely like a different scheme. Also, James Blackman's just a really good quarterback, really good leader, and all the quarterbacks have been doing really good. But me and him me and all the quarterbacks have really clicked during the fall camp, and they've been really good to me, and I've been really good to them. So I'm just really excited for how that's going.
Next will be Allison Posey from WPXL.
Hey Carter, I guess just this week you guys have done a lot of things outside of the football field, including last night hearing Warren Dunn speak. Just, I guess, how neat was that for you to hear him, and how has this week been?
This week has been very good. We started out by going to South Georgia for a little afternoon trip, and we did some team bonding and had a really nice dinner. Last night, Warwick Dunn came. It was unbelievable. So appreciative for him coming and talking to us. It was really cool. One thing I can remember is we started around 7:15-ish, and it felt like 5 minutes had gone by, and I look up at the clock, and it's been an hour. So, just hearing him talk and hearing how much that he's done for this program and, how it was for him in college and his transition, it's just really been good for me to hear that last night, and just really thankful that he could come and talk to us last night.
Go back to Ira from Warchat.
What was the summer like for you and the other tight ends, and meeting with Coach Thompson, on Zoom calls? We talked to him earlier. He seemed like he really liked your guys' group and how dedicated you were. Were you guys able to even grow together during that time?
I would say we definitely grew together, even though we weren't like, in person. Just when we were on Zoom, I don't even know how many hours a day, just learning the scheme. Also, just like getting to know each other better because also like in the spring, we didn't really get that much time together because it was cut off. But definitely this summer, I feel like we have grown on Zoom. And since we've been back, it's just been so good. And this group's just so good. It's probably one of the best groups I've been around playing football before. And, we're just so dedicated, and you have to be really dedicated and smart to play tight end in this offensive scheme. So we just have to keep each other held accountable because if one person slips, another person could slip. So we just have to keep everybody on the right track.